On tonight's show, we have a voicemail, 2 text messages, and some shit DJ needs to say. Welcome to Ramblings of a Restless Mind. Let's get ready to ramble.
Welcome to Ramblings of a Restless Mind. Yes.
Different month, same shit.
Yep.
Same rambling.
Yes.
Also, the moments you don't see. When people notice the small things, it means just so much. And for example, I haven't had that much wine. So this is legit. This is real. I had for my golden birthday, which would have been October 12th. So when I was 12 years old, it was my golden birthday, and my sweet, sweet mom, Ma, got me a golden Claddagh ring. So the Irish, I guess, wedding ring is technically what it is. Anyway, I loved it, adored it, still wore it. And then in one of our travel adventures, I apparently left it somewhere. And I was very heartbroken. But also I was like, you know what? I've never confirmed that I'm Irish.
Yeah.
So
Or Scottish.
Or Scottish.
Yeah.
And so I finally did one of the ancestry DNA kit situation. Results came back, and it is confirmed.
Yes.
I am Irish and Scottish and 1% Egyptian.
Yes. That's right.
Some Swedish thrown in there too. So anyway, I then was like, okay, I can get a new Claddagh ring. And I thought I was just going to get a gold one or rose gold one or whatever. And I found this really cool black one. And I recently told Deja about it, how I was so excited. And she just saw it and she noticed as the intro was happening and like pointed it out. And it was a lot. So the small thing, when people notice the small things, like, man, hold them tight, start a podcast with them. I don't know.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
I know that the Claddagh is both. You can wear it before and after marriage. It's the crown facing in.
Yeah, so like I have
it
with the crown down. So it's, for those that don't know, or if you're listening on audio and you don't know what a Claddagh ring, when you can't see that on video anyway, it looks like a black blob. But it's 2 hands holding a heart with a crown around the top. And so it stands for friendship, love, and loyalty. So if you wear it upside down to where the crown is like facing towards you, it means your heart's not taken. And if you flip it up where the heart points down, then it means that your heart is taken. So
Which way do you wear it for like the fight? You know, like the bar fight?
Oh, up or down, it'll fuck you up.
And this is like some black metal shit. So like this isn't bending.
Yep. Damage will be done.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just got black, like my heart. No, I'm just kidding.
The least blackest heart. Oh my God. I'm just a bitter Betty over here.
Yeah, no. So anyway, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool. So thanks for noticing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Go on.
I
I'm
love you
kidding.
too, Joe. You're fantastic, man. Like,
Thanks.
No,
I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
I recently survived death many times, so I feel very grateful for people around me. And
I am grateful that you survived those. Just all the gratitude. I got a play-by-play of what was happening via like text, and I was nervous. I was scared. And then sometimes you would wait to tell me after the fact, and so I was just like, "What the?" Well,
because I physically couldn't let go of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run it down real fast.
Okay, let's go.
Real
Let
fast.
the people know.
Okay. So I decided I was going to do my brother a solid and help him out with buying a car. So I picked up a car. I won't even get into who I bought it from, but it turns out it was not a good car. I took it to a mechanic here before I knew anything, and they told me a bunch of bullshit and lies. So I took this car over the West Virginia mountains thinking that I knew what was minorly wrong with it, only to have it violently seize up the transmission, like going over the mountains at night. And thankfully on the newer vehicles, like there's safety features where it'll allow you like to go 40 miles an hour to like get off the road and shit, right? So I cruised down, I got into Charleston. I thought I fixed it by replacing the fucking air cabin filter. Anyway, no, the transmission was fucked because by the time I got to Indiana and stopped, it was completely just shutter fucking dead, not gonna move anywhere. Ended up having to pay to have it towed across the street because I thankfully was taking a journey of driving by Nissan dealerships. So in case something went wrong, because I knew shit was going down, that I had somewhere to stop. I was literally across the street. So yeah, I ended up having to, I was able to sell it for salvage for somebody to come pick it up. Again, I'm trapped in Indiana. in a fucking hotel.
Not like Indianapolis, like
no,
bumfuck Indiana.
Richmond, Indiana.
No, it wasn't Richmond, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Because Richmond's like the capital or a city.
Yeah, well, 70 can kill you there. It is nothing but holes and shredded tires. There is not a lot of state tax funding in fucking Indiana, so... yeah.
No, Richmond, Indiana. I'm thinking of Virginia.
No. This is not. Yeah. They need some financial assistance. Anyway, so I sold this car, and then I go to rent a car because I'm still fucking going to go to my brother. Like, the journey is to go to see my bro, man. And so I'm like, I go to rent a car, and the dude's like, oh, the first one you wanted, the SUV, we don't have it, but I've got a Mercedes. Do you want that? And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, I've had a bad time. Let's take a Mercedes, right? Get in this Mercedes, the goddamn check engine light comes on. I'm like, fuck you. Turn right around. Come back. Fucking, I'm like, no way. After everything I've went through, I'm not doing that, man. And he's like, okay, cool. I totally get it. I got another Mercedes. I go to get in, and I realize I'm like, the fucking windshield wipers are falling off this thing, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is not legal. You can't rent me this car. And he's like, oh, yeah, I totally get that. You could take it, telling me, you could take it down the street to get new windshield wipers. I'll call and tell them that you're coming.
That kills me.
And so I drive this Enterprise rental fucking car down the street to get windshield wipers and sit there for them to tell me then that there are no windshield wipers in the vicinity or area that can fit this car. So then I'm like, oh, fucking whip it back around, take that fucker back, right? And I'm like, God damn, man, like I need to safely leave fucking Indiana.
Get me out of here.
I have to go. I'm like, I was on like, I'm gonna hitchhike. I'm like, I'm gonna catch a fucking trucker. Like I'm out of here. I was so beyond myself because obviously everything I just invested in was completely gone. Right, this whole car was fucking trash. So he gives me a Toyota Camry, and that car is a beast. I was so impressed with that 2025 Toyota Camry because I left Indiana, and as I left Indiana, I crossed into Iowa. It was beautiful, beautiful skies. And then it started raining. And then I realized, oh, it's almost freezing. I first realized it was 38 degrees out, right? I'm in rain. And I'm driving straight into a wall. And I drove through 320 miles of whiteout blizzard across Iowa and into Nebraska. And about 100 miles of it was just me and a long haul trucker, me behind him in his tracks, and everybody else in front of us fucking peeled off, becoming a fucking encapsulated snowman. It was only us on the road. I get all the way fucking through. I get to Omaha, and I'm like, I broke the curse. I crossed the mountain. I drove the fucking through the blizzard.
You stepped through.
I fucking made it through, man. Like,
Deja did not die from
I
dysentery.
did not die. And that is not where the story ends.
No, it is not.
So I fucking get to my brother. We have a great time. I end up getting him another ride that's good. It's solid, right? So I can trust that he's safe now. And I go, I'm like, fuck you, West Virginia. I'm going south. And I like look up the weather, and I got a beautiful journey ahead of me. Everything looks fantastic. And I drive south. So I mean, in this journey, I crossed the Missouri River 4 times. I crossed the Tennessee River once. I crossed the Ohio River once. But I got in this Toyota Camry, just killing it, having a great time. Driving home, I hit Nashville. I'm like 14 hours of driving in, and I was like jacked on Dr. Pepper. Like, woo! Because I do not do soda. So when I do soda, woo! So I tell everybody, I'm like, you know what, guys? I got this. It's 6 hours. I'm like, I can fucking do this. And everybody was like, oh, okay. All right. We're going to track you. I shit you not. It was like almost immediately after I sent that text and I started driving in the mountains, it started to snow. And then I had a whiteout blizzard crossing from Nashville all the way to Asheville, and just 12-mile stretches of single lane whiteout on top of the mountain, crossing into the fucking tunnels and coming out. It is mind fucking. Like, and I made it. I made it through that. I should have flown off of a mountain at a couple
Yeah, I mean, because I woke up. It was in the middle of the night, but I checked my phone because I was like, please let me know, because I was not okay with you driving through the night. Like, I was just like, no. But anyway, and so I saw that text and I was just like, oh, thank God she made it home. But like, it was like the wee hours of the morning.
Oh, I got home. I was like 4 a.m. Yeah. But I was just like, I was jacked, and I knew that I'd hit a hotel and I'd get fucking snowed in. I'd already been trapped in Indiana.
Yeah.
And my brain went,
Oh,
no
you
ain't
won't?
holding me down. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
I'm getting home. I am crossing this mountain chain. This is not fucking happening to me again. And yeah, I made
Jacked
it.
on Dr. Pepper and adrenaline.
Woo! And again, the 80s hits. I disassociated over the mountaintop. I'm on flat land while singing the 80s hits.
Because you bought CDs to play in the original car
Yeah,
that
I
you
bought
bought
for
for your
him.
brother.
Yeah,
And then you didn't even get to use said CDs because none of the other vehicles had CD players, right?
Actually, the 2016 Versa that I bought him does have a CD
Oh, it
player,
does?
so he does get to
Please,
use
please.
them. It was a whole deal. We were laughing so hard. I was like, "Victory's mine!"
Yes, because you texted me the CDs that you got, and I
Yes.
was like, that is a solid spread.
Let me tell you, Bob Seger's greatest hits.
Yep.
One of the
Check.
greatest fucking road albums of all time. Throw in some Rage Against the Machine,
Yep.
some Alice in Chains,
Yep.
some Taylor Swift.
The whole
You
the
got a
gamut,
fucking
like,
trip, man. Like
that's the now that what I call that's what I call music volume that I need is that compilation right there.
Yes, it was
Right?
perfect, man. I literally got through. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Glad to be here. I
yes,
love you.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
for staying with us. Thank you
Yes.
for your perseverance. and
Absolutely.
Badass determination.
Yeah, so that I could sit here in a state of rage. I'm going to be talking from the past because we're doing a batch. I have things that I have to say about the war in Iran, and I have things that I just absolutely I have to get off of my chest and use this platform that we have.
The stage is yours, my friend.
Yeah. So I very much am opposed to sending American bodies for the fight over oil. And I am just fascinated by the backflips that some of the members of GOP who wrote op-eds. I mean, J.D. Vance wrote an op-ed about the reason that he went from saying that fucking Trump was Hitler to him supporting him is that he's the no-war president. And where are we now? I talked before about all the fucking wars that we've been in already since Trump took office just this term. Syria, Ecuador, Somalia, Nigeria, Yemen, Argentina, Venezuela, Iran, that we fucking inserted and involved ourselves in. But he's not the regime change president.
And threw billions upon billions of dollars into.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, all of the money that he's taken from us, the Pentagon budget for 2025 was $849.8 billion with a B dollars. The ICE budget for 2025, 28 with a B billion dollars. We as United States citizens paid out 5.6 trillion with a T out of pocket for health care.
Like, I can't even conceptualize that number. Like, I know my health insurance went up.
Right. And the estimated cost for all universal health care for Americans, if we gave it, would be $3 trillion. So on average, the average American pays 12 to 22% of their taxes. So the majority of our monies are going to fund the war for oil. Got it? War for oil. That's where our monies are going. And we are losing lives of Americans here on our own land simultaneously. For our fucking never war president who has laid claim to solving and ending 8 wars. Let's take a shot for how many fucking times that motherfucker has said he's ended 8 wars. Right? Like, holy shit.
Cheers,
Fuck,
cheers, Joe. Where you at?
fuck you if you have.
Shot of air, Joe. That's what you get.
It's so rude not to
Yeah.
cheers or shit.
So last year, right, we went into the battle in Palestine against Hamas, right? We've been given endless amounts of money. Let's not talk about the billions of dollars with a B that we give to Israel every single year. It's just part of our budget. We've been doing this for all of eternity, like since World War II, obviously since they were established. And we don't have universal health care, but they do. They have universal rights to abortions. We don't. And you can't say and differentiate that our monies go for their defense and doesn't pay for their abortions. Our monies go to pay for whatever they choose to use our money for. So all these pro-life motherfuckers that are out here going, well, it's God's word, blah, 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 blah. Well, we have to help Israel. And yet at the same time, you want an American woman to have to suffer criminal consequences if she has an abortion.
Oh, yeah.
Your hypocrisy is so beyond me that I am going to have a hard time accepting people of that level of ignorance into the fold, right? They should remain fucking questionable. Like where your loyalties lie and where your line of logic lies. Like that cost us $33.77 billion last year for our involvement with Gaza and Hamas. And that genocide is still going on. And he has claimed that he solved that war. Palestinians still dying. And even Israelites still dying. It's not over. He didn't solve it. Literally a horrifying genocide of a peoples we paid for.
He hasn't solved shit.
No. The next war, he says. Remember he said when he solved and ended that Iranian and Israeli invasion by we obliterated the Iranian nuclear capabilities? That was last June, guys. We've gone from obliteration, and I don't think they know what that term means. I don't think Trump knows what obliteration fucking means, given how many times he said they were obliterated. And here we are, right? So he said he ended that. Clearly not. We're back at it again. And then he said he ended Pakistan and India, which has been ongoing for holy fuck's sake. I mean, this predates fucking Korean War. But Trump saying that he ended the war there, India said, yeah, no. He had no involvement. They were like, hell no. He didn't do anything there. And of course, Pakistan is like wanting his support. Of course, dictators love him. Mm-hmm. So Pakistan said, drum roll, everybody, give him the Peace Prize. Right? So no war ended there. Again, that shit is still going on. Still going on.
Pause for hydration.
Yes, thank you. Sorry. So then he said that he ended the fight in Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Again, another fucking endless skirmish that is over mineral rights that has been going on for probably since those minerals were discovered. Okay. Fun fact, they are still fighting over those. War not ended, right? Nope. Mm-mm. Then he said he ended the war in Thailand and Cambodia. Fun fact, Thailand's, their tourism wasn't impacted by this massive war he claimed was going on, right? And that is a border dispute that's still going on. Okay?
I'm not laughing at the content, but just your animation of it is just fantastic.
Then he also claimed, and this is my favorite fucking one, because that stupid motherfucker does not know the different names of countries. It's so funny to me watching him try to pronounce a name.
Oh my.
And you know, every other president in history, they've given him like a phonetic spelling on the side and like so much help. And Trump is such a narcissist. He refuses to read anything or take any guidance. I mean, he doesn't care that he looks that dumb all the time. But anyway.
But yeah, he called out and he talked so much shit about dementia, Biden, or, you know, like. Oh.
When he clearly is suffering from it and taking medication for it. That's why his hand's all fucked up. IV. So he said Armenia and Albania. No, JK. Armenia and Azerbaijan. He kept saying Albania and like geographically, but he's too fucking stupid to understand that those two countries are very, very far apart from each other. Armenia and Albania. You stupid piece of shit. Do you know how many countries they'd have to shoot over the top of back and forth? Oh, fuck. So, apparently, supposedly, the Armenian and Azerbaijan conflict might be resolved this spring. Still going on! Egypt and Ethiopia. He said he ended the war with Egypt and Ethiopia.
Let me guess.
The dam that they have been fighting over, the Nile, has fucking been there for all of Earth's time. Since the plate tectonics came together.
Pangea.
Exactly. So him fucking saying they're still posted up on either side of this dam. This conflict still fucking goes on to this day. And then Serbia and Kosovo. And I mean, there was horrifying genocide and horrifying war crimes, right? Both of them are like, there's no evidence he was involved in anything other than sending over like economically, how could the U.S. and their countries work together? Nothing to do with ending their conflict there. All of this is stolen valor. That is what fucking cankles McBonespurs. Okay? All of these fucking false wars that he fucking ended, all of the money that he's fucking spending of ours, endlessly draining our coffers, endlessly fucking asking his followers for more money. The grift is destroying our country. And yes, people are starting to wake up and they're starting to realize, but it is too late. And this is just his first term.
First year,
Excuse me, of his second term. And we have 4 dead American citizens murdered on American soil. We've got 2 dead soldiers in Syria. And we've got at least 6 that we know of dead in Iran. That's Ruben Ray Martinez, Keith Porter, Renee Nicole Good, and Alex Preddy. American citizens murdered by ICE, by a government Gestapo force, murdered literally in the streets of America. And our fallen soldiers that nobody gives a flying fuck about because they're just bodies in a fight for fucking oil. That would be William Howard. That would be Edgar Torres Tovar. That would be Declan Coide, Nicole Amor, Noah Tietjens, Cody Cork, Jeffrey O'Brien, Robert Marzan. They're no longer with us. None of these 12 Americans. That's 12 dead Americans. Fucking tell me about Benghazi. Tell me about the 4 fucking people in the Secretary of State, how she fucking influenced their murder and we went spent millions of dollars and how many goddamn trials and testimony of her over Benghazi that she wasn't there. She didn't personally fucking order, right? Oh, by God, the fucking airtime that shit got. Fox News ran Benghazi, Benghazi, Benghazi. And the fucking soldiers coming out, yeah, it was fucking bullshit that we had to go in there. What about them this year? When do they get the airtime? They're Americans and they're dead and they fucking mattered. Their service mattered. Their future families' lives, they all fucking mattered. They're not a pawn. And that's why most of MAGA voted for no more wars. Most of MAGA put aside their morals and not liking him as a person because he promised no more fucking war. He promised prices would go down. We are watching in real time the failure of every one of his promises in the full display and show of the con. And now we're dying because of it. And we have people right now to this day trying to do fucking backflips to validate killing these people. Yes, great. As of the time that this has been recorded, Kristi Noem was released of her position and fucking Corey Lewandowski on our dime on their brand new goddamn jet. However, that doesn't mean that the Gestapo is going to stop. She was put there as a woman to be discarded in the first place. Trump doesn't exactly respect women. He puts them in positions to be used as pawns, as discarded, because again, cankles make motherfucking bone spurs 6 times had his daddy write a motherfucking letter why he didn't have to serve. And all of our fucking, the veterans that still voted for him. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it.
I don't either.
I don't. But yeah, you know what I know for a fucking fact? Barron's not going to Iran.
Nope. What, it's too tall? Is that what the most recent thing was, that he's too tall?
Rich.
Well,
too billionaire.
Yeah.
Smells too much like nepotism. But you know what? They'll draft my motherfucking sons in a heartbeat over my dead fucking body. You come get them. No. Oh, no. They'll risk my children's lives for their fucking war for more money. The billionaire class is killing us off. Whether they fucking want to murder us off by measles or they want to murder us off by war. They don't care. They don't care. Which is why we have to fucking care together. Because otherwise we're all going to implode. We're all going to implode. So this is what will have been post No Kings, right? So I am hoping that we're watching this, right? Everyone's watching this after I want to see 15 million, right? No Kings 1 was around 3-4. No Kings 2 was around 7. Can they really fucking say George Soros can afford 15 million people? Huh? Stupid motherfuckers. They're paid. They're paid. They just keep saying that every time. They're paid. Don't they have anything better to do? It's a Saturday, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, right.
People are supposed to fucking typically be off on a goddamn Saturday. So what, yeah. I'll love to find, and again, hear just the backflipping of just Mark Wayne Mullen is a...
Mark Wayne, what a name, first of all.
Clearly, he is a fucking dipshit, right? He is a senator out of Montana, I believe.
Yeah, that's who's been proposed to replace Christie.
He's dumb, guys. Like, real dumb. Just look up his very confident interview out in the halls of Congress where he's like, yeah, we're in a state of war and shit happens. Literally 1 second later, a reporter. So you're confirming that we're in a state of war. Well, nobody said we're at war. I didn't say war. Another reporter, you literally just said
state of war.
It's a state of war. Oh, well, it's a misspoke. That's who you want making decisions in place of Christie? No. Okay. More Americans are going to die. I'll just keep bringing this fucking list, and we'll just keep saying their names. But so I'm hoping that we had a bitchin' badass No Kings, and that there is an awakening. I just am beside myself. I'm very pleased with what we saw with the primaries, right, election-wise, but I can't stand around and watch Americans die on American soil. I can't stand around and watch American soldiers get killed, not in protecting me. They're not protecting me. No. They're not protecting America. What is their sacrifice for? Because this administration has literally not given us any valid reason for why we're in Iran. Because remember, folks, we obliterated them. Obliterated. They're gone. You know how he loves to describe, like, Portland is just like a cavern in the earth.
Yeah.
Like, protesters, like, demolished it and destroyed it, right? Yeah. Yep. And all the lives, all those children, all those girls, all those girls murdered. The lives that could have changed that nation. Little hearts and little minds that wanted to be leaders, that sought education in a place where everybody fucking knows it's not like women are uplifted there. But yeah, let's fucking shoot down a girls' school. That's a strategic maneuver. Was that some Bushism strategery? Because I'm hearing a hearkening to why we got sucked in to Iraq. I'm hearing a weapons of mass destruction dog whistle like a motherfucker. I lived through that too. I was there. I remember. Fucking Colin Powell with his little cocaine vial. Must be afraid of this, guys. It's all a fucking scam. What do we get? What do we gain? No, we got debt. We got debt and we got death.
And I'm hearing all these billions and millions and trillions, and I'm like, from what?
Yep.
Not
Meanwhile,
a balanced
Americans
budget.
are literally starving.
Yep.
Literally starving. Americans are making choices to not eat. And now we have insane healthcare costs. So the plan is for us to die. This is the plan. And when we've got our generals saying that the reason we're in Iran is to enact the apocalypse, we should all be very, very fucking worried. And we all need to be very, very united. Mm-hmm. Very united we got to make sure that our neighbors fucking live through this, because not everybody is.
Nope.
We have too many viruses that are coming out that are now basic virology says that the only way for a virus to be able to adapt and evolve is for it to be successful, because genetic success is variation. So it has to multiply. We have done an exceptional job of pushing down measles, pushing down polio, not allowing those viruses to evolve. When they come out into an environment and we watch fucking COVID, how many times did it evolve into a new strain?
Yep.
At a rapid rate? It's almost as if we're literally playing Jurassic Park with viruses. Let's bring back the fucking T-Rex. Let's bring back Black Death. What the fuck? Why not?
Live on the edge.
Yeah. There's a reason for science.
Yeah.
And the just anti-science movement in this idea that it was somehow a form of freedom really has now been learned by the Maha. All the fucking people who voted MAGA that were RFK supporters because they all were pro super healthy natural living, right? Yeah, I'm also very much anti glyphosate, which is in Roundup that causes cancer. That's now been approved to go back on the market. I'm beg against that, right? Just another one of the fucking promises that they said was not going to happen. And that's why RFK is in his position of Secretary of Health. And you know what he says for the reason for glyphosate being fucking allowed for people to get cancer? And it is like well fucking known. You get cancer like fast. It ain't like long-term, like black lung, like you work it up. He's like, oh, it's for national defense. We're hearing a fucking theme. Everything is for national defense. We're endlessly at war here inside of our own fucking country. We're endlessly having the president wield unlimited power, unchecked by Congress. Congress doesn't do dick. Mm-mm. Congress is useless as tits on a man. Literally. Ain't doing nothing. He just makes declarations of fucking war on his own. He just makes declarations of national emergency, not agreed to by the states he's claiming they're in, subverting states' rights endlessly. Fuck! Thank you for allowing me to get that out. I therapeutically needed that. Thank you. Also, die fucking mad!
The way that you just screamed fuck, and then thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me get that out. Yes. No, I think, and I've told you this before, you know, your knowledge, education, and passion are very powerful and igniting. And it is necessary because there are so many people that play ostrich.
Yeah.
You know, that they don't care because it's not, or they don't activate, or, and I'm not saying you got to be out there like burning shit down, but in some way.
No, but you also, when your fucking buddy calls you and says some racist dog whistle or makes some pro fucking war comment, grow a goddamn set and disagree.
Yep.
Men got to start disagreeing with each other. We got to start having good men stand up and say to other dudes, nope. Right? Like, it's the same with ending hateful talk against women. The proliferation of locker room talk, right? Like,
or I mean, any minoritized community, right?
Exactly.
Like it's the way it changes is by those conversations
because
and
it is,
disagreement.
we are in patriarchal control, so therefore it is the language of the patriarchy that has to change to actuate any good. But yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm mad. Yep, I'm mad. That's yeah. So I say that all to say, like, I know that your anger and hurt and all of that, like it culminates into this. And I thank you for expressing that, because it makes people feel uncomfortable, but the reason why they feel uncomfortable is because they know that there's so much truth in that, and you are giving voice and passion. That's the biggest word that comes to me, to a place that they don't want to go to because it's hard, because maybe it hasn't directly affected them. Let me tell you something. If you've gone to the grocery store in the last year, it's affecting you. Like it is.
Have
100%.
you paid an electric bill?
Oh, holy shit. Like it's affecting you.
Absolutely. Have you started to become concerned by the monopolization of media? And you're like, how are we down to 3?
Yeah.
Like how are things going bump in the night, right? Where you're going, gosh, that makes me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not really digging that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's your gut. That's your insides telling you this is not right.
Yep.
This is wrong. And that's when you have to do something.
Yep.
And it doesn't take any more than just voting. By not voting in people who perpetuate these hateful standards, these death-inducing standards, right? Like, we got to vote in our midterms coming up here. We got to support our candidates coming up. We got to support our local candidates. We've got to raise up good candidates.
Yep.
You know? I see Trevor's wife doing some good in fucking Tennessee. Hell to the yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, yes. Do me a favor on your Google machine in front of you.
Yes.
Okay. Just look up, I don't want to get it wrong, the name of the Marine whose arm was broken.
Is it sad that Brian McGinnis?
Yep. You, sir, are a patriot and a hero, and I deeply appreciate everything about you. The way that you stood ground and defended our liberty, and then without even flinching had your body broken on camera in front of us, tells me that you are the truest of fucking soldiers and patriots. Thank you. To the congressman, why don't you come fight me, you little fucking bitch? Sorry, the senator. What is it, Schelling?
I don't.
Fuck you. I wanted to leap through, watching that Marine get assaulted. I wanted to leap through that TV and rip out your throat. I cannot abide by watching our veterans be brutalized. I cannot abide by watching our citizens be murdered. So, Senator, we saw you. We saw how you treated him. We saw what you did. We all did, the whole country. So count on that for your future fucking elections, because we'll be stepping in to help your opponent. Godspeed. All right, that's all I had to say on that one. Yep,
Yeah, that was unreal. That was.
Yep. Every word he said, every word that Marine said, I agree with. Yep. We should not be fighting Israel's wars. We shouldn't. I'm pretty sure we had like 8 other ones going on. So no. No. That was horrifying.
Yeah. It's real easy as someone like Trump to discard, and his minions to discard bodies that aren't his.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
I just think about, as you're aware, I mean, my family has suffered great loss, and with family members, one of at least whom was back in 2002 after 9/11 and in Afghanistan. And as I sat there celebrating the 24th anniversary of, his life, as we do every year, in the back behind me is stuff about the war in Iran. And I'm just like, these soldiers that dedicate their lives to the country, and then whenever it's discarded so easily as it has been, there's families, there's loved ones, and they don't immediately jump to like, oh, well, his sacrifice was worth it. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like that's the pill that they swallow, like in joining, but like it's so much more complex to that. This is real life. This is real loved ones. These are real holes that are being left in families, children without parents, and it's just completely disregarded.
And don't forget the fucking unnamed, those who take their own lives. Like, that is all connected. It's all tied in. Like, it's action is a reaction.
Where you go send them in these deplorable conditions, but then come back and don't treat mental health as a real thing to give them the support and resources to.
Again, just discarding them because they don't.
Because they're government property.
Yeah. They're just like a fucking hamburger on a fucking plate you can throw across the room for somebody else to clean up. Yep. No. It's mortifying.
Yeah.
It's mortifying. And we gotta, and I, again, sense of liberty. It's all veterans, right? Like standing on the right side of history. We need more to stand up, and it's okay if you voted for, masculinity and hoorah, right? Yeah. There's also right and wrong. Mm-hmm. There's good and bad. And if you're in the military, you know damn well you're supposed to be able to differentiate between good and bad.
Yeah.
And between who is a neighbor and who is a combatant. Because putting Marines into our streets is the most un-American thing I can fucking think of. And that happened already in the first year of the second term of Donald Trump. Like, yeah. So, shit fucker, shit fuck Trump, fuck shit fuck, shitty fuck, trick, shit fuck.
You should like just your yogi breath real quick, just in and out, in and out.
And with that, let's move on to the other fucking shit that we had. But I just love everybody who gives a shit and listens and cares and loves our veterans and our service members and those who sacrifice, because it's not just the service members, right? Like in Syria, it was a translator as well. There are so many people that help and assist us that go unnamed.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Yep. And again, don't give a fuck. Trump, he doesn't care about you. He's never cared about you. Trump's number one favorite thing is gold.
Himself.
Literally.
That's why he's so gold. Orange. He's trying to get to gold.
I mean, he is turning into it. But watching him rot from the inside is fantastic. I mean, his body is literally falling apart. It's pretty great. I am enjoying it. Taking it in. Every little thing I can get. Yeah.
Got to take the dubs where we can get them.
That's right. Okay.
All right.
And Joe.
Joe, so thanks for that. We're going to throw it to you for a little levity. Word on the street is... Word on the street.
Joe, say something funny.
Yeah, dance, monkey, dance. Dance. It's all about balance. All right, we gotta have the real. This podcast was never supposed to be just all fun and jokes and everything like that.
Because the ramblings in my mind aren't always fun.
Exactly, and in no one's mind are they always fun.
No, and that's the thing. We all have fucked up shit in our minds. That's fun. Some people are like, "Oh, I'm really dark." No, that's normal. Human mind.
And everything you just said it's fucked up in the sense of that's what's going on, but not fucked up because it's in your mind. You know what I mean? Like it's real.
No, I'm glad it's in my mind. I'm sad it's not in other people's minds. Yeah. I'm sad that it makes me angry and I have to experience all of these fucking chemicals being released in a fight or flight response in my body. Not appreciated of the, stress on my heart health. Yeah. But I feel better now. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. And that concludes today's session of therapy for Deja.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for listening to Ramblings of a Restless Mind, brought to you by NC Estate Solutions. Nothing makes the human mind spiral like the loss of a loved one. What do? Who do you contact? What bills have to be paid? What documents need to be collected? When does an estate need to be filed with the government? NC Estate Solutions provides quality guidance on how to file probate on your own. And if the process is more than you can handle, Attorney Kara Williams and her team is a proven rock you can lean on. Estate administration can be a long and tedious, time-consuming process. You are there for them. Let NC Estate Solutions be there for you. Attorney Williams is happy to help today. Email her at kara@ncestatesolutions.com. That's CARA@ncestatesolutions.com. Or visit ncestatesolutions.com for more information.
All right, we're on the street, Joe. Is that we have a voicemail?
We do.
What you got for us?
Are we ready? Here we go.
Let's
Here
go.
comes the voicemail.
What should be dark as hell?
No, right?
Hello, my favorite ramblers. This is one of your favorite callers and listeners, so I'm dubbing myself. I'm calling in response to episode 2 of 2026, the Moisture Your Heart I think, for Valentine's.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Throw
I'm
it
in
back
the middle of,
a little bit.
actually not in the middle of it, just began listening to it, and I have a confession. I am a person that loves love. I am a person that's romantic. I am happily married and in a relationship well, I'm married in the relationship, but very happy. We're very sweet and loving to one another and romantic with one another, and I absolutely hate Valentine's Day. Yeah, there's my confession. So I am not one of those that are single or lonely or bitter.
Lucky.
I just hate Valentine's Day. But that doesn't mean I hate on it for everyone else. Like, I love for people to do their thing and feel the love, whether it be for themselves, as the Dage says, or if you're in a relationship or you happen to be with someone and you're dating and y'all do something, whatever. I do agree that communication is key about your expectations. But yeah, that's my secret. I absolutely hate Valentine's Day. Excuse me, as I can't say it right now. It's the end of the day, trying to go home from work. But yeah, I absolutely hate it. Various reasons. I do not necessarily want to go into it because I don't think your podcast is long enough. Maybe there's another episode about why I hate it. But yeah, but I don't want to hate on it for everyone else because I love love and I want people to find the love that they deserve and maybe think they don't deserve. Maybe it's better than what they expected, not worse, but better. So not because of that. It's just, yeah, I don't care for it. I hate it. And that's the end of my confession for Valentine's Day. From a happy, loving, romantic person, I hate Valentine's Day.
All right. Well, no question. Just a confession. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I hate it.
I hate Valentine's Day. You know what, Deja, you're not alone. Here we are in April. Here we are in April talking about Valentine's Day, but I love it because you know what? Love happens 365 days a year. So
It does.
You're not the only one that needed a therapy session today for this episode.
Clearly, we're getting some cobwebs out.
Yeah.
We're just,
you know what? And that's okay. Two truths can exist at the same time. You
It's
can love
fact.
love and not love Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
That is 100% okay.
Absolutely.
So thanks for sharing all of that. And that's okay.
I was just like, are we on Taxi Cab Confessions?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's okay to not like Valentine's Day. It's okay to not like Christmas or any other day or whatever, like your feelings are
man,
valid.
whatever floats your boat. Fuck
Yep.
it. It's a goddamn Hallmark holiday anyway. Like,
Yeah. I know. We talked about how much we love love and being single, but whatever, we loved it. But you're right. It is.
Yeah.
That's my excuse to eat chocolate.
Yeah. Yep. As
I
I
need
did
one.
from a hotel room
Yeah.
in Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, bringing it back to that. All right. So well, no question. So, thanks for confessing. I hope you feel better, feel lighter. And you gave space to others who also don't like Valentine's Day.
And you are completely valid in your feelings of not liking Valentine's Day.
Correct. Yep.
I agree, by the way. I think it's a trash holiday.
Well, now you're contradicting yourself, Joe, because when we actually had the Valentine's Day episode, you were like, yeah, I like it.
I mean, I like my wife and I like spending time with her, but I mean, as a holiday, it's a trash holiday.
Yeah.
If you're in a committed relationship, all you can do is lose.
Yes.
There's no win. And it's performative.
It is performative.
And it's kind of like, I do enjoy going to the restaurant and watching the other people pretend they like each other.
Yes.
I will say, after that episode, and I actually had Valentine's Day plans with someone very new, right? That we were still very much getting to know each other. And it was brought up of hey, let's not focus on things, getting to the things, right? And I'm like, cool, because I still don't really know you. So that would kind of be weird, whatever. And he shows up to my place with a beautiful bouquet of flowers and an album on vinyl, a record.
No things.
I will say I wholeheartedly appreciate it. The flowers you could tell that it was from a florist. It was not, they were beautiful flowers. I love the album. Vinyl was a great touch, but it was also kind of a lot because we had hung out just a couple of times. We literally said no things and boom. Now, I will admit I got this person a hat because it was their birthday. Like we were belated celebrating their birthday as well. So anyway, but it was a lot. So there's kind of like the pressure, like that weird space too of when you're first dating and some sort of like Christmas or whatever, something comes up like that. And you're in a very still figuring the dating situation out of how all that works too. So I don't know. Is there, you know what? You know when there's always a win-win on Valentine's Day? When you're by yourself.
Damn straight. Hell yeah. I was comfy as fuck.
Right?
Well fed. Happy.
Yeah. I mean, I felt well fed.
We did go to that Rosewater place.
Did you?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I told you, it was
there we go.
a brilliant date site. Like, oh yeah.
Circling back to that. Well, look at there. Look at God. Why don't he do it?
I know.
All right. Well, we do have 2 text messages.
This is new for us.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
They're also not questions.
We haven't had.
Are you shitting me?
I don't know. I haven't opened them. Joe, I didn't send these to you, so
I'm going to fall out if they are also
they're not
just confessions.
statements.
They're just statements. It's just turkey's my favorite meat.
Love that for you.
I love lamp.
We just encourage just statements.
Yep.
We don't want your questions.
Yeah. All right. So we will see. I'm just going to read these. We'll see. All right. Question number 1, or question, hopefully. I was just listening to the flirt episode. Oh, shout out Benjamin.
Yeah.
He just had in-person flirt, like mix and mingle thing recently.
I would
Supposed
also
be
like
doing
to
more.
send a second shout out to his mustache specifically. And
This
solely.
is a separate Instagram account for his mustache. But no, Benjamin's been getting out there. I've been following him and stuff. He's been getting out there and doing more stuff. So he showed us a lot of love of being on here and sharing across his platforms and stuff. So wishing him all of the love and success in that. Anyway, I digress. Also, thank you for listening to that episode. And a comment was made about guys not washing their ass. And it made me...
Why'd you guys look at me? It wasn't me.
I didn't look at you. I swear to God. I just, because we just talked about this.
And hold on, last one. And it made me think about the showering process and wonder. Oh, there's a question. Do you wash your feet in the shower?
Yes. You are supposed to wash the entire car. You don't fucking just leave the wheels. You do the tip to tip. Okay? Yeah. There you go. Put in the old arsehole. Oh my God.
So and this is literally because I never stopped to think about how do I like logistically or mechanically, like how
No,
do
but there
I
are
shower?
people that just let the water supposedly cleanse them without actually like putting any
Well, now
scrub or
that's-
a washcloth or a loofah or a fucking whatever, anything to them.
Well, then here's my confessional. I don't always do that.
Well,
I don't
do you
always pick up a foot and like scrub the bottom of it because there's soap and water happening there, and I take like my
But
shower
do you
is like
occasionally at least wash your feet?
oh yeah,
Okay.
I take a loofah to it.
You're winning
Okay,
ahead
but
of
I do
this
it
because
every
there are
time.
some people that don't wipe it. They don't wash their legs. Like they just like do
That is
this,
a very large portion
this
of your body.
maneuver,
Oh my!
and then like, and this is only because I've heard it from wives about their husbands.
I feel like we got $1 million idea here. We just need to make some kind of loofah that attaches to the bottom of your shower.
There you go.
And then you just hit it with the
It's
soap.
like a boot scrubber,
Yes,
right?
exactly
Like
what
a
I was
boot
getting
scrubber.
ready to
You
say.
just put your little feet right through there.
It's
Little
like a scrub daddy for
Yes.
We're gonna be rich.
Well, you know what? Just keep moving it up. We could just make a full body formation on the side of the shower. Just insert.
I was going to say, so how do we solve it for the
insert your
ass
arms
problem?
in your body. Well, there's a little loofah sponge.
Just bend over and spread them.
There's an extra bidet attachment.
That's well, I have never given so much thought to.
I've given thought to something in this vein before, and I don't know why this doesn't get more attention, but like, I think it was a stand-up comedian that said it first, and it haunts my dreams. But like when you think like, we go to the bathroom and we wipe ourselves.
Yes, we hope.
That's what we do.
Yes.
Fingers
we don't-
crossed.
We don't have bidets. We're not fancy like
Well,
other countries.
they just got a bidet.
They're kind of cool. I wish I had one. But if somebody, this is what the stand-up comedian said, if somebody smeared poop on my arm right here, I would not just wipe it off with a piece of paper.
No.
There would be multiple soaps and scrubs and
Yes.
Yes.
But that's not the case.
That's fair. Whenever you go to the bathroom, that is not the case. You just
I
New
do a
nightmare
double.
unlocked.
They make asshole wipes.
Yes.
Like medicated asshole wipes, guys.
I don't think they
And
say
for
whole
cleaning.
on them, no.
Like, so you can towel, like you can do your little dry with your toilet paper, but they make other things.
They're called dude wipes.
Yeah, they have those too. There's a whole lot. My point is, there's a whole line to just go beyond
products
just the fucking paper across the poo. Because you're right.
But
you're just
again, I
smearing
wouldn't
paper
like,
across poo.
I wouldn't grab a wet wipe and be like, good enough either.
No, you got to do.
Like-
No, listen. There's a series. There's an order of operations of
time do you
cleanliness
spend in the bathroom?
in the cleansing portion.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the outtakes of Parks and Rec with Chris Pratt?
No.
There's the most hysterical scene where he's talking to a doctor and he's trying to get the doctor to break. And he's like, doctor, he's really serious. I just wipe and I wipe. And it's like somebody's got an open marker down there. I just wipe and I wipe and I just wipe and I wipe and I wipe and it's still there and I wipe. And like Aubrey Foss is breaking. The doctor's breaking. He's still going and I just wipe and I just wipe.
Oh my god.
That's I'm glad that we inspired
we are
you.
intimate.
I'm glad that we inspired you, listener, to
What was the question? I don't even remember.
do you wash your feet in the shower?
Yeah, sure. I did.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well,
Because again, like, not everybody does.
no, apparently not.
That's weird.
Especially if you do like grimy work, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, but just even like my feet will sweat like in sandals or in fucking my slippers. Like I don't like feet funk.
They are a weird thing to skip because they are one of the known stinky parts.
Correct.
Of
Yeah.
the human anatomy.
That's why and that's why some fucking men's feet are like, God, it's rancid cheese.
or
What
like,
the
like teenage
fuck?
or like like early teenage boys when those hormones start kicking in. I heard that's just a whole thing.
Trust
like
me. Oh, it's a goddamn apocalypse of smell. It's an assault on your senses. Jesus Christ.
pungent.
Oh, it is.
Stings the nostrils. Shadow anchor man. Oh, yeah. All right. So start washing your feet. I don't know what your answer
Listen,
is.
the two things that they tell you to take care of in the military, right? On your body, your teeth and your feet, right? Don't get fucking foot rot, right? From not changing your socks and taking care of your feet, because if your feet become disabled, you are fucked.
Yeah.
Take care of your toenails, clean your feet, make sure you don't have any fungus, because like Joe said, there's a reason it's the smell. It's because it's actually growing shit. What you're smelling is actual living organisms growing on your body and feeding off of your funk. So wash it off. Yes. Now, and I'm not a proponent of saying like you have to shower every day. I'm not that person. Your body has a natural biome. Totally cool. However, you actually shouldn't have a horrific body odor.
Yeah.
Like, especially now in this day and age, like it's just, not only is it just a sign of poor health, it's just a sign of mental poor health as well. Like your body
they
should
even
be your
make-
temple. Like you got to take care of yourself. Like,
Like the white, they're not, I mean, they're disposable, so they're one use, so maybe a little wasteful, but they use them for like patients and stuff in hospitals that are bedridden and can't like get up to the shower. But like
I have them for
you just-
all my camping gear.
Yeah,
They're
like
the
you just
dude
you
wipes,
wet them.
man. Yeah.
You wet them and it gets real soapy and you just do the, bits and pits and keep it moving.
Oh yeah. Again, technology has come a long way with those fucking wipes. I got them in all of my gear. Like,
I got them for when I used to go to hot yoga before I would go to my office job. I didn't have time to shower. And so I would use those to, anyway.
they
so,
do the business. Yeah, they do a good job. So yeah, wash your feet. And again, as we've been saying in this entire program, the entire existence of us being on, wash your ass.
Yeah. If you learn nothing, no other takeaway.
Yeah.
Wash your ass. That's in between the cheeks, okay?
That's right.
It's not just the outer part. We got to get in there.
Get where the shit literally
Who's
comes
washing
out.
the outer part? I mean,
Dude, I don't know.
focusing
Ask
on
Leslie
that?
Jones. She does some great bits about men not washing their ass, man. She's fantastic.
God, run some water down your ditch, all right?
Oh, at least a minimum.
Make
A
it real
minimum
hot.
dishwashing.
Like my shower water, it is like the melt your face off temperature. Like I love a nice hot shower.
You know, I have a podcast with dermatologists, and they say hot shower is the worst thing for your skin.
I don't give a shit.
And they all say,
My skin just
but I
fine.
do
Look-
it anyways.
Yeah, I'm about to
I
say,
do
I'm
not. I
good.
cannot take a hot shower.
I'm doing just fine as I feel a little bump on my forearm.
Yeah, I actually thought about that because now we're in the future, and batch recording, because I will have become the proud owner of a bus, a transit bus, and the whole water situation and hot water. I've decided that 2 different water heaters may be potentially necessary to cover your scalding hot water shower needs.
Yes, if you could for me,
And my
please
mother
get
shower
get a secondary.
But what I like hot water for is I like hot water to wash my fucking hands. Nothing infuriates me more than going to wash my hands and it's cold
like if a restaurant
water.
doesn't have,
Oh my God. So there will be under my sink an automatic water heater for hot water. But
It's just gonna be the most bougie, like
have no
tricked
idea.
out
You have
travel
no
van,
idea.
travel bus ever.
Yep. It's going to be fabulous.
Wow, this is the best part of this, like just not knowing what we're
All
going to
over
get.
the-
So that
all
was
over-
one,
yep.
and we got one more. We're
do
gonna
it.
roll the dice here.
do it.
All right. Hey, Deja and Jen. Oh, they spelled your name right.
guys.
Right. Capital J and all.
I already love you. Oh my God.
New
We're best
listener,
friends.
and I love how real y'all are. Also from the South.
Yep. Also, love y'all.
Life has been hitting me a little hard recently, but I try to think of that quote about there being a past version of myself who dreamed of being where I am now. It's a good one. So I wanted to ask y'all again, if current you could talk to 18-year-old you, what dream of theirs would you tell them had come true? Oof, okay, we went from washing feet to...
I know the very first thing that popped into my head. You lived. Yeah. Yep.
I love that. We'll just go with the first thing that popped in your head. The first thing that popped into my head was that, no, you're not wrong. It's okay to not want kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I felt like I knew from a very young age that I was like, babysitting's all right, but I get to leave. Like, it just was never, my ovaries never quivered. I just never had that calling. I mean, I hate kids. Like, I love, my friend's kids and my nephew, like all that kind of stuff. But I just have never felt that calling. And I know that, like, it's like blasphemy whenever people find that out. But I knew
I support
then,
this as I also did not give birth intentionally.
And so I think, that was the first thing that came to my mind. It's 18-year-old you.
Yeah, man.
That's okay.
18-year-old me was feral as fuck. Because I'd been on my own for many years by that point. And I didn't have any value of my own life. Like, the fact that I lived is insane.
But I guess because we're speaking to, like, I guess advice, but I get living is a dream
I said,
as
like,
well.
they said, like,
dream?
what, right, dream. I did not have a dream. My dream was to have shelter and food. Those were my goals at that point. And whether I lived or not was inconsequential. My life had no real value. I had no point or purpose. I was a kid rolling around on my own, man. Like, so the fact that I lived that, because I did not think I'd live past 25. Oh, no. And not because of, like, addiction or abuse. It would have been like a bar fight or like a fucking plane accident or a car accident or a tractor accident or a four-wheeler accident or a snowmobile accident if it was motorized, I almost died on it. Like, motorcycles, fuck yeah, laid down motorcycles. Both I'm proud of me and our texter. We made it.
Yeah. I think, and like, for whatever reason, that life has been hitting you a little hard recently. First of all, I'm sorry,
too.
but life.
You are not alone.
Nope.
We are all fucking twisted up right now. Remember that. You are not alone. When you're feeling really fucking dark and things feel like, holy shit, the black burden of depression is fucking wrapping you down. Do not fucking forget, you're not alone.
Yep. Text us again.
Yep.
Call us, leave a voicemail,
Yep.
like DM us, whatever. Like, even if it's just, if it's distant, right? If it's
We need
internet-based,
our community is stronger than anything they can throw at us. I don't even know if you're an American, but if you are, right, we will not be put asunder. And if you're not, don't come here for a little while.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Let
we
us
come
get a
see
little
you,
safe.
actually?
Yeah, can we come visit you? That would be tits.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And even and if it's not when you first think of like political, we don't know what has been happening in your life that has been making it hard.
But no, just life is hard right
Yeah.
now in general. Just say economy. And it's fucking hard.
Yeah, or maybe you've recently gone through a breakup that was, rocked your
Because
world,
all the regular
or
life
lost a
shit is
job.
still
It's still
going
happening.
on at the same time as fucking war and literal like near famine. People are starving here. They don't have health care. Like the world is just upside down. Families torn apart by politics, right? Like it is rough right now. And the ship will right itself. And we are going to come together better. Hashtag Newsom Crockett.
She's speaking it into existence. Thank you for being open to. I will always say that asking those kinds of questions and being vulnerable and open, like that's a nerve that you're exposing, and that's not easy to do. I mean, I know that it's behind a screen or a keyboard, but we really do like the realness of it because I can guarantee you, for whatever audience this reaches, you are not the only person that's feeling that way. I have absolutely felt that way before. We all have. Joe too.
Which is why we need comedy. You got to throw in comedies. You got to work in comedies. Whether it's an audible funny book, whether it's a funny series, whether it's just fucking kittens falling asleep and falling off couches. I don't know. Whatever makes you giggle, right? Whatever makes you laugh, you have got to work it in because that is psychologically healthy. And we have to take advantage of the technology we have to help us, right? Technology is draining us by this endless monotony of having this horrible shit exposed to us, right?
You
and
can
reminding,
get it just constantly fed to you.
and again, we're still doing all the other shit in our lives that we're endlessly trying not to let it drag us down, right? So add fucking comedy in. Don't forget don't shutter yourself in, right? Reach out, have fucking social settings, right? You got to get some human connection in there and actual hugs. We need hugs. We are not in a pandemic, so let's get some fucking hugs on because those give really good chemicals, right? But otherwise, even good chemicals come from just hearing, "Hey, man, you okay? You all right, bud?"
Check on your friends, check on your strangers, and check on yourself.
Yep. I talk to myself all the time, guys. I do it all the time. If I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, intrinsic thoughts are taking over. I'm like, "Are you okay, buddy? You all right?" Like you seem to let those are dominating. You realize you've stopped doing what you're doing. Are you okay? Like, be your own best friend.
Yep.
Yeah. Because self-love first. But we are in a community. We are in this together.
Absolutely. Joe, do you have a dream that you would tell 18-year-old you that happened, came true?
No, I would use the time differently. I would tell him to buy NVIDIA stock.
Oh.
Because it's gone up 500,000%, and then sell it.
Bye.
When you're my age.
Bye, Apple.
Right. Yeah. I also too.
I wouldn't tell that kid nothing. He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He wouldn't listen
That
to me
kid was
anyways.
married. That kid was fucking doing it already. Damn.
Gosh, 18-year-old Jen, I was blessed. I mean, I was in college, but I don't know, like, you're worrying about all the things. And I guess I just want to be like, what dream I've achieved, I think now that I would also love to tell 18-year-old self is don't fucking worry about it. Like, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Like, love comes, love goes, but the love that always stays is for yourself. Yeah. Like, let it go. Everybody's stressing about the same things, same problem, different person. Like it's, so it's hard. I still struggle with it, but
it's funny though. People are like, "Oh, would you go back to high school?" I'm like, "Fuck no. I do not. I'm killing it now. I don't want to go backwards." Like,
I know. I've always kind of been like the person of like, I'm ready for the next stage. Like I had a good experience in high school and a good experience in college, but I didn't want to stay in those phases. I was always ready for, so when I was like, "Oh, everybody last year you turned 40. Yeah, fuck yeah, I am. Let's go."
Yeah.
Like, So Joe's over here married and investing in things.
Yes.
I'm just like, don't sweat the small stuff.
I might have told him to marry Lori. Go ahead.
There you go.
Yes.
I love all the retrospective answers you come to after the fact for Lori. She wasn't an afterthought then.
First try. Hey, I edit this.
Yeah.
I mean, that came first. That was immediate.
What really matters is that she wasn't an afterthought then.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, well, thank you for the confession
Yes.
about Valentine's Day and your hatred towards it. That is
Yes.
completely okay.
Yeah, it sucks.
Wash your feet if you weren't.
And your ass.
And your ass. And everything else attached to it while you're at it.
Please.
There's like
Yeah.
400 items on Amazon for scrubbing your feet that
I know,
attach to
man.
the floor. We're not
No
going to be rich.
excuses. No excuses.
Nope. And give yourself some grace. We extend it to others a lot easier than we extend it to ourselves. So give yourself some grace.
Yep. Moral of the story.
Yep. I'm not stealing your thunder. You always close us out. So
Okay. I'm going to close out by speaking the names of Ruben Ray Martinez, Keith Porter, Renee Nicole Good, and Alex Preddy. Fellow Americans, you are missed. And our Americans standing by us and with us, we love you and never fucking quit rambling.
Thanks for joining us on Ramblings for a Restless Mind. If tonight's ramblings sparked any ideas, made you laugh, or just made you think, we'd love to hear from you.
Leave us a voicemail at 919-295-0578. That's 919-295-0578. And your question might get answered on our next episode.
Because chances are, you're not alone. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join us next week for another round of rants, musings, and maybe even some answers.